Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Global news reports that a man has died following a shooting incident at an apartment building in Toronto. Police were dispatched to the vicinity of Queens Plate Drive and Rexdale Boulevard around 8 p.m. on Sunday evening after receiving reports of gunfire. Upon their arrival, officers discovered a man who was subsequently pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities have not yet released further details regarding the victim or any potential suspects. Investigators are anticipated to provide an update on the case late Monday morning, with the search for a suspect actively ongoing. Anyone with information is urged to contact the police. Daniela Silva, a pregnant temporary worker from Chile living in Manitoba, Canada, has been denied public health insurance, leaving her with substantial medical bills just weeks before giving birth. The issue stems from a 2-day discrepancy in her work permit and private insurance, which were valid for 363 days instead of the 365 days required by Manitoba for public health coverage. Consequently, her applications for provincial health care have been rejected. Silva has already spent approximately $3,000 on medical appointments and tests, anticipating over $8,000 for her delivery and more than $20,000 in total hospital costs. The nonprofit organization Latinx Manitoba is supporting her through fundraising and advocacy, highlighting that her case is not unique among migrant workers facing bureaucratic hurdles. While an appeal process is ongoing, Silva relies on community donations. This report is from Radio Canada International. Global news reports that a 23-year-old woman has been arrested in Brampton following the discovery of a deceased infant. Peel Regional Police were called to a residence in the area of Kennedy Road North and Williams Parkway around 8:30 p.m. on Sunday. Upon arrival, officers found an infant dead inside a house. The circumstances surrounding the infant's death were not detailed by police. The woman was taken into custody and has been charged with concealing the body of a child after birth. Authorities also confirmed that she received medical care subsequent to her arrest. Investigations into the incident are ongoing, with few further details released at this time. CTV News reports that the Toronto Maple Leafs are continuing their front office overhaul under new general manager John Chayka. The team announced 2 key hires on Monday, Judd Brackett as assistant general manager and Freddie Hamilton as chief of staff. Brackett brings 5 seasons of experience as the Minnesota Wild's director of amateur scouting, following 12 years with the Vancouver Canucks organization. In his new role, he will be responsible for overseeing amateur and professional player evaluation for the Maple Leafs. Hamilton, a former NHL forward, joins the organization after completing an MBA from Yale University and gaining experience in private equity. General Manager Chayka emphasized that both Brackett's scouting expertise and Hamilton's business acumen will be invaluable in strengthening the club's hockey operations department. These appointments come after a disappointing 2025-26 season for the Maple Leafs, which also saw the firing of head coach Craig Berube. The team currently holds the first overall pick in the upcoming NHL draft. City News Everywhere reports on the impending FIFA World Cup matches in Canada, set to kick off in less than 2 weeks, with Toronto hosting 6 games and Vancouver 7. Amid a challenging national economy, reports of a technical recession, and the BC government announcing a growing final bill of up to $729 million for hosting costs, concerns are mounting about the actual economic benefits to the country. BMO chief, economist Doug Porter suggests the economic impact will be relatively modest and short-lived, but ultimately a modest positive. This benefit is largely dependent on international and local tourism, including spending on hotels, restaurants, and merchandise, and could also provide a longer-lasting impact by increasing global awareness of Toronto and Vancouver. Porter estimates net gains to Canada's GDP between $1.5 billion and $6.5 billion, potentially adding about 0.1% to GDP, mainly in June. This would be welcome news given Statistics Canada's recent report that the country entered a technical recession. While acknowledging skepticism about huge economic spin-offs from major events, Porter believes the World Cup will offer a small benefit and a much-needed boost to the hospitality sectors in both host cities. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.